Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Copper Road Experiences, the new company from Steve, Justine, and Matt Modica. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Justine Mays, Bill Cumberland, and Jeff Andreezy.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, we're going to be talking about Copper Road Experiences and what that is and what it means and how you can get involved. We'll get to that after the break. For right now, McNew said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, McNew?
Yeah, so I think I'm starting to enter my old man rant era.
Okay, all right, good.
Me off for no reason. So it's getting nice out. I like to sit on my patio, like enjoy it after work, whatever. But I do kind of live near a busy intersection.
Okay.
And when it's warmer out, people with like sports cars, bikes, whatever, like they're out more. They're just enjoying it as you should. But why the fuck do they need to rev their engines at fucking stoplights or going down the road? Nothing pisses me off more. I'm like to a podcast or watch a video or like be on the phone with somebody. And then they interrupt my fucking piece when they rev their stupid fucking engines. Like nobody wants to hear this. Like why? Like, do you guys like that? Or are you just like, oh yeah, you're so cool, I want your fucking car?
Oh yeah, I'm like, that's unbelievable. You're the coolest person. So
God,
I fall victim to this.
It incites this anger in me that I can't explain.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Why would they need to rev their engine? I don't know. I drive a Hyundai, so I'm definitely not a guy who's into cars or anything like that. I'm into retirement. That's what excites me. The fact that you can retire early and things like cars are one of the biggest financial drains on people. So don't get me started. It'll take me down a path of wanting to educate, but just getting angry. So I'll say that I agree with McNew. I don't like that nonsense. So, yeah.
In McNew's defense, though, she doesn't even like people that blow their horn at her.
No, I don't, because then I say, fuck off.
Yeah, which was us. We honked the horn at McNew. We saw her walking randomly in Kentucky, and she's walking, and all we want to do is like, hey, it's us. We're going to park. We'll meet up with you. And so we honk the horn. She doesn't even look. She just fucking flips us off and says, fuck off. And I mean.
I was there. I witnessed that.
Right. What?
I don't like my peace being interrupted. I'm just peacefully walking down the street and someone honks at me. I just assume you're some asshole. I didn't know it was you guys. I'm sorry. But
I mean, we were assholes, but
they could have been the one.
We were your assholes.
Yeah.
Maybe I met the one, Jeff, and I told him to go fuck himself because he approached me wrong in a car. Maybe that
could be.
That could be, for sure. Justine, what do you think about this? I don't want to ignore Justine. I got in trouble between shows. I forgot Justine last time.
I think that it's stupid.
Okay.
I mean, the speed limit in front of my house is 35, but that does not stop the motorcycles and the sports cars and the little Tokyo Adrift cars flying past my house. And
Really?
I don't know where the police officers are at, but they need to like camp out in my driveway because they would make a lot of money on tickets.
They do it here too, and I'm like, nobody thinks you're cool. Like, if you went to a car show, sure, like be loud over there. Like, don't do it on my fucking street. I'm just trying to have a nice night, and you're ruining it.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, there's no merit. I'm not a car guy either, motorcycle guy, but the street that my office faces, and I'm on ground floor, so I look right out, and it's happening all the time. You know, they're revving them up, and do it at a parade. If you got the old car with the throaty engine, I think that's kind of cool, but when you're driving in downtown somewhere, what's the point?
Right.
Yeah. So nothing new.
Yeah. How about you, Bo? You probably like that kind of stuff, huh?
Yeah, I do. I like. I don't like. In all fairness, I'll say this: when I was in high school, I used to do this, but I don't like that. I don't like loud music. Whenever somebody pulls up beside you and their music is so loud,
right?
And here's another one. I'll just add to those big exhaust. They're like pickup trucks, but they have like the exhaust that comes out. So when they
and it's like 2 feet wide,
it leaves you in a cloud of black.
Right.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I hate that. Okay. Yeah.
It's just obnoxious and attention seeking, and it's like, do you like not have friends to talk to? Like, is this how you get human interaction? And we're just all mad at you, like just negatives. All you're getting, so you're taking it. Like, stop.
Right. What about, Bo, you pull up to someone and it's not about the loudest of the music, it's just the bass. It's like boom,
boom. Makes your heart pound.
Yeah, I was gonna say your heart starts beating to the same.
Boom.
Yeah, like your bass rattling my vehicle. Like, that pisses me off so much.
Like, it sounds like shit outside the vehicle. I'm assuming more than likely, positively.
Why do people do that?
What's
the joy they get? Just pissing other people off, I guess.
Don't know, but I'm just like, can you even hear? Like, do your ears still work? Like, I can't imagine sitting in a vehicle with that when I can hear it from outside. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah. That's a weird thing to do. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start this time with Jeff. Jeff, we're going to start with you.
So I have some investment cigar blend gold. That's the one finished in sherry, port, and cognac casks.
Okay. All right. Look at that.
No, nothing.
It was okay. It was okay.
It was quiet, really quiet on this end.
All right. You probably beat me. I've got Hardin's Creek here. I've already removed the belt in preparation for this. The belt is just gently hanging there. I'm going to grab that and hold it down, and then I will open this up. Let's see what we got here. No, I'll say Jeff still has the lead. Jeff's got the lead. He may win this thing. He may just win it. We'll see. Next up is McNew.
Have some piggyback.
Okay. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Jeff, you've maintained your lead. Bo's next.
I'm going to go with a little OH Ingram single barrel rye.
Okay.
Oh.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
It's squeaky.
Just silent. All right. Last but not least is Justine. Jeff is about ready to win this thing. Let's see what happens.
I have Deer Hammer apple brandy.
Did you see Justine smile? She's like, I got this.
Yeah.
The confidence. There it is.
There it was.
She knew. She knew.
She's
trifecta.
Cheers, Justine.
Cheers to Justine.
Cheers.
Yeah, she when Bo didn't take the lead, she was like, okay, this is. It was basically mailing it in for her. It was just like, oh, this is so easy.
She knew.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, Justine and I are going to be telling you about Copper Road experiences. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
I'm Ryan Thompson, and I am a billionaire, and KK will get none of my whiskey, and I enjoy my single malt scotch. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily. Pendleton, where's my caviar?
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking to Steve and Justine about Copper Road experiences.
Yes, we are. Justine, I'll let you start off. You can give the general overview of Copper Road.
So the general overview is right now it's just a website, but in, I don't know, a month or so, we should have the app for both Apple and Android, Google, Android, whatever. And we will have 36 different distilleries that you can use the app to plan your trips. There's like an interactive map that shows you where they're at, links to their website so you can see more about the distilleries. And then we will also have I don't want to say advertising, but like a deals page where you
There'll be a deals page, yep.
Yeah, where you could get a deal on a hotel room or a restaurant or something like that. And once you complete 30 of the 36, you can get a free t-shirt.
Yeah. It's all about experiencing bourbon, because I just feel like that's one of the things that people miss. Even with the old programs where you'd have a passport, you go around, a lot of people would just get their passport stamped and they don't really experience that distillery. This is about, you have to do something while you're there. So there'll be something that you have to do, and then once you do that and you complete it, and then there'll be it's like a little paddle basically that they pull out and they say, here's QR code this, and then you get credit for it. And then there's a little badge you can share on social media. Be like, hey, I was out at Neely Family Distillery today, and I completed my task at that place. So it's cool. We've got a couple that have signed up already, and but we're working on getting our 36. Is where we're at.
Okay, so you've got 2 that are locked in.
Three that are locked in. 2 more on the hook, and then we'll go from there. I feel like once you get some, then it gets to be easier, because then they want to look at, well, who's already involved in this, and once you can show some, I feel like it'll be much easier to do. One of the cool things too is Justine, she's kind of on the logistics side and stuff like that. She's going to be designing the t-shirts, and each one will be unique, because we'll also start going to other markets and stuff like that. So St. Louis is a no-brainer. We'll be having a St. Louis journey. Again, there'll be 36 parks, distilleries, or restaurants, bars, attractions, other businesses that are related to whiskey, and there'll be assignments at those. And then you complete 30 of 36, you'll get a T-shirt, but it'll be different because it'll be somewhat St. Louis themed. I don't know how she's going to do all these, but she'll be designing T-shirts based on specific things. So the first one being Kentucky, and then St. Louis, and I'll probably do one in Key West too. Got some contacts down there, and that'd be a fun one to design, I would think. Mm-hmm. Key West is fun, so yeah.
And then I think we also talked about Colorado too.
Colorado is definite that we'll have to do that one, and yeah, we'll just keep going with these. So yeah.
Well, retirement's starting to sound like work again.
Well. Somewhat. My job. I'm in sales for this thing, and and the first one's tough because people, they conceptually it's never been done before, so you got to explain it to them. They don't know if they want to do it. Why is anybody else doing it? But I feel like once I get the first one filled up, and there's going to be a lot of work there. There's going to be a lot of meetings. There's going to be a lot of demonstrations. But once it gets going and people see the value and benefit of it, we begin building up an audience. I think the sales side is going to be kind of an easy gig as we open up the next market, whether it's St. Louis or Colorado or whatever. I think that, hey, this is how this works. The distilleries are loving it. Do you want to be a part of this? Yes. So, and that's basically our job. Justine, again, she's got a job. She'll be doing social media, so there'll be some posts, but and then she has to send out the T-shirts, but it's nothing that's going to tie any of us to a schedule where it's like, man, this is a full-time gig. I'm just doing that. And Matt's IT, so he'll be updating the website and hiring vendors to help us out build new things and stuff like that. I mean, but he's very good at his job. Justine's very good at her job, and hopefully I'm good at the sales gig. And I think we got a good team to make this thing happen. So,
well, I like the concept of more than just going to a distillery,
right?
Try these new things,
and that's what we're challenging them to come up with different, unique experiences. Maybe things that they don't even offer. You can do whatever you want. You just tell us what you want to do, what the price is, and we'll put it in the app. And then they'll be like, "Oh, okay," and, like MB Roland is part of it. We can talk about that. I'm sure they'd be happy we're talking about the fact that they're in there because it promotes their brand. But they're looking at a couple different options. But one of them might be a small blending class. So you go in there, and you're like, oh, okay, I want to be part of this blending thing. And they tell you when it's not going to be there all the time. You can't just show up on a Thursday and be like, I want to do a blending class. But they're going to set them up, and then if you sign up and you get credit for it, I mean, so it'll be unique experiences and different things you can do that you don't normally get to do at distilleries. So,
do they have their other location? Are they doing both, or just?
I think they're just doing the one because they just the other one's so seasonal in that, and it didn't feel like it'd be worthwhile to do that at this point, but we'll see. I may revisit that with them too. We'll see how we do with this. Talk to Bronner. Bronner's in, and it may just be the pork chop because I've just always been such a fan of it and promoted it. And come in there, you order a pork chop, boom. You get your badge that shows you had the pork chop at Bourbon's Pizza. But it's that kind of cool, fun stuff, And everybody that promotes it on social media, of course, that's promoting the business again too. So it gets them some advertising after the fact too. It encourages others to go there and do that. So it's good.
I think this is fun because it's more than just a bourbon tour. Because once you've been a bourbon fan and you're immersed, I don't need another generic tour. I honestly don't want to do another tour in my whole life. But
right.
To go do something unique and fun, I think this makes it really special and interesting again to bourbon connoisseurs.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to be working on it pretty hard next week. I really want to get. We've still got another, 6 weeks until the app drops. I want to have this all lined out. Right now, you can actually go to copperroadexperiences.com. You can sign up. We haven't reached out yet. Matt is, he's the IT guy, and he's like, hey, you got this many people in there. You want to send out a message to everybody? I'm like, no, because, we'll have to keep continuing to send those out, and then they'll be repeated to the same people. It's like, I feel like because we're not doing anything just yet, let's grow the numbers a little bit. So I encourage you to get out there again, copperroadexperiences.com, sign up. It's free. Everything's free. There'll be no cost ever associated with it from the consumer standpoint. So the app is also free when it comes out. And there's no charge or there's no VIP section or anything like that. It's just a website that helps you manage your trips to different cool bourbon places. And but yeah, he wants me to reach out and let everybody know, hey, we got this coming and all that. I'm like, let's wait a little bit so that we don't have to keep repeating the same information when we go from this amount, which is small right now, because I've only done like one post about it in Bourbon Zeppelin, and then I have to do it again in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that. But the people that were early adopters are getting the same message 3 or 4 times. So
Probably be good to do just like wait and do it right before the app launches.
Yeah. I think so too. So it'll be, and just kind of tell them this is what's going on. They're going to see from the website. You'll start to see some things being built. You'll start seeing, not consumers, partners in there. So as we add something, like I said, it's Neely, MB Roland, and Bourbon's Bistro right now. As they determine what they want to do and stuff like that, we'll start putting those out there. So you will start seeing this thing build in real time, basically, and then the journey will be kicked off. And once it starts, it's 18 months. So and it doesn't start until we have all lined up. So right now it'll be just like bonus stuff. You can get in there and see it, and once we kind of get it set up and stuff like that, you can even start doing these things even before the official kickoff time. So, but right now we're not even to that point yet. This is all brand new. Just started reaching out like last week, so we're very, very early on. So, but that's the concept.
So when the T-shirts are designed, will they be on the app or the website? Because I want to be like, I want to go get that T-shirt.
Yes, yeah. Justine will design them, and then we'll put it out there where you can see it, and so you know what you're going for. So I think that's a big part of it, right? People like completing tasks and doing things, and we're not making them do all of them either. So that's the cool thing too, because we felt like because we're willing to go to other places, even hotels and stuff like that could be a part of this. We didn't want to force anybody to do all those things because a hotel room can be expensive. Maybe they have family that lives there and they just always stay there. Well, why would we make them stay at a hotel to complete their journey? So that would be just one they could skip. So that's why you got to do 30 of 36. Oh. Yeah.
Is there a reason for the 36, Steve? Like, why was that the number?
I wanted to make it big enough where it's a challenge, but I didn't want to make it too big either, where it's got, man, I got to do 75 different things or something like that. I think 3 dozen is a nice amount, especially when you only have to do 30 of the 3 dozen. It was a feeling more than anything. I don't know that that's the right answer. Maybe that'll evolve over time, but I feel like that's right. It feels like it's a big accomplishment to do those things, but it also doesn't feel like, we got 7 things for you to do. If you complete 5 of the 7, you're.
No, and I do feel like that's a good number because like they're easy things to be like, I stayed at this hotel, I ate this dinner, I went here, I did this. You could rack those up easy in a week. You could start knocking them off pretty quick, sure. If you do things the right way. So yeah. But it's cool. Justine and I are very lucky because we got Matt on the IT side. I mean, the stuff he builds, it'll literally be, you open up the app and you'll see the stuff that is around you that you can do. I mean, ideally, I'd like to do that. I don't have any idea how to do it. But yeah, he does all that kind of stuff. So, and I got a big presentation with a multiple location distillery after Memorial Day holiday. And, he's going to come on and do the live demo for me. I mean, I can't do that. I mean, especially because it's not. He's going to show the app and everything, but he's going to utilize kind of a dummy app. What we've completed and
sure.
Where he can show how it's going to work, and it'll really bring it to life for those folks. So they'll get to see kind of how that works. And he's even been able to do that very early on with Justine and I, and it's cool. I mean, so
yeah, and even the website looks good. Like I just got on there and like it's beautiful. Like it's so well laid out and like user friendly. So great job.
It is. Matt is he's in charge of a large hospital group here in St. Louis, IT security. And, so we have a whole security thing. I mean, there's your data is going to be safe with us. That I can guarantee you. We have a whole privacy policy we had to construct, right? There's a whole everything, and we can't vary from that. He's like, this is a legal binding document. We're like, fine. I would have just leave the IT stuff to him because I trust him fully. I mean, he knows what he's doing, and that's what he does for a living. And I mean, he's a big deal in that world. So yeah,
you paired up nicely, Steve.
Yeah. So the cool bond between all three of us, those who all love bourbon. So it's it's a cool thing. We're just doing what we love, and I don't think you can ever go wrong when you're doing that, right? So that should be good. Well, hopefully, we get a dozen different journeys going at a time. You can do all of them. You just check in, and there's no reason why you wouldn't come into. If you're coming into St. Louis, you're like, I really will never complete this journey. Well, you still got the app. Do some of the cool things. It'll help point you in the direction of cool things to do. Even if you're like, I'm only coming in for one night. But fine, download the app. It's free. There'll be some deals in there. You might find a deal on something, which is a separate portion of the website. The deals that are being offered, as well as maybe you want to complete some of the things on the journey, even though you'll never finish it. I think it's still applicable. I think every bourbon fan should have this downloaded on their phone. I feel so. It has.
That's a good point. Like when I used to travel for work or whatever, be like, I need something to do tonight. I'm
Right.
so like my coworkers are at home because they live here. Like just get on this app and go find something cool to do. Why
Right.
not?
Yeah. You get on the app and it'll even tell you the ones that are around you. So maybe you're staying in downtown St. Louis, you hit that and you'll be like, oh, wait a minute. There's this still 6:30 that's part of this or whatever, it's right here. Maybe I'll go do that tonight. So yeah, it's kind of hopefully opens people's eyes up. And again, it's all about we're bourbon fans. It's something that we would like to have. That's why we're doing it, right, Justine?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we want. So very cool. Well, there you go. There's a little bit about Copper Road experiences. And we have cool bracelets that say Copper Road experiences. Matt and I wear ours all the time. Justine doesn't, but we're going to work on that. We had a meeting where we were like, we got to get Justine to wear hers.
You just called into HR about this.
We're calling HR. We're calling HR.
I'm fired already.
Yeah.
I haven't even started yet, and I'm already fired.
Yeah, just a couple of demerits.
Yeah, she's tough to manage, right, Bo? She just does her own thing. Yeah, she's free-spirited like that. So, yeah. So, very cool. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo, Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Bo.
I am on all the socials under my journey through the American spirit and sometimes under Bourbon Sasquatch.
Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
McNeil.
On Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com is where you can find our content. That's important to us. ABVBarrelShop.com is what's going on with the ABV Barrel Shop. Always got cool things happening. Fun people coming in, particularly right now. Check our calendar. If you're coming to St. Louis, check that calendar, what's going on, because most of these events are free. Very few of them have any sort of cost. I do have to pay some travel and hotels and stuff like that for some of the folks, but most of them are coming in on their dime just to hang out and do cool bourbon stuff. Kind of a send off for me, which is just awesome. And I don't think you won't even believe who's on that list. So go to abvbarrelshop.com, click on classes and events, and you'll see all the fun things that we've got coming up. It's very cool. McDew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
You can find me there in July, actually, but I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Finance, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.